So there was the story going around that Michkov was involved in an accident in Dubai, that there was a car accident in Dubai, and there was a very ridiculous, over-the-top claim that was like being made that there was alcohol involved, that there were drugs involved, that there were workers involved, ladies of the night perhaps involved in the accident, and that there was a thing going around that like, oh, Michkov somehow got to Dubai without a passport. That's illegal. He wasn't driving the car. That's illegal. It was in his name, blah, blah. So then we get clarification early this morning, and it was a report that went out through a Russian site, Match TV. And so I'm going to just kind of walk you through this really quickly to kind of give you an idea, because when I saw the picture come out of the car being smashed, we'll throw to that really quickly. When I saw the image of the car, it's an expensive car. It's an expensive rental. You're in Dubai. A lot of Russian players like to go to Dubai in the off season. So that's not unusual. Really nice BMW here. Passenger side, dented up. Now the real concern was here. I'll see if I don't think I'm able. Can I zoom? Let me see if I can zoom here real quick. Let's see. There we go. So this is the concerning part if you were a Flyers fan, right? Like if you looked at this and when the word came out that Michkov was in the passenger seat, what you see here is a smashed windshield and a deployed airbag, but then it came out that Michkov was not injured. So the idea is that the impact of the airbag is what ended up causing the damage to the windshield. So from all accounts, Michkov not injured. So that's good. But we saw that damage and you're like, holy shit, like what happened? When you start having like the alcohol thing and the drug thing going around, then you're going, oh shit, like this is about as bad as it could have been. Well, don't worry, friends, because the Match TV report is what is the most notable, because the Match TV thing introduces this idea that there was extortion going on and that Michkov was essentially robbed. So the whole, like, did he have a passport? Did he not have a passport? What happened? Now, again, can I confirm the veracity of the reporting of Match TV out of Russia? No. But I would like to think that this is a much more logical take on what happened versus, the salacious claim that came out yesterday. So let's just kind of break this down really quickly. So Match TV claims that Michkov requested that his lawyer make a special statement to Match TV to kind of clarify what happened. And so this is a translation and all that, so it's not going to be perfect. But the situation, according to Match TV, according to apparently Michkov's lawyer, is that Michkov and his friend rented a car. There was an accident. Michkov was in the passenger seat. The driver was sober. No alcohol test was taken from Matvei. He had not had anything to drink, alcoholic. From the point of view of the UAE laws, no questions. Like there's nothing that he did that was illegal. He hasn't committed any kind of offense in the territory of the Emirates. He is, he's like not, there's nothing concerning around him in the eyes of local law enforcement. Moreover, the owners of the car rental service illegally have his passport and presumably the drivers or somebody else who was in the car, but they illegally have two passports, one of which is Michkov's, illegal. It is apparently a crime that they're withholding those passports, according to the laws of the UAE. Moreover, the owners extorted about $100,000 from Michkov, and that information about him would not be disseminated in the media. There's evidence in the form of screenshots of correspondence sent to Matvei Michkov by the owner of the car rental company. There's also testimony from witnesses who have already confirmed it. So you have that. And then there was a second part of this, which we're going to go through this really quickly. So Michkov apparently tried to contact a local lawyer due to the fact that his passport had been illegally confiscated. And so the terms extortion, blackmail, money laundering have all been kind of thrown out, which is just wild. Apparently his attorneys have already gotten things kind of rolling. So now it kind of falls to Dubai's Department of the Economy. Listen, there is a lot of crazy shit. And this is like one of those times where you just go, could Matvei Michkov have just gone to vacation here in Fort Lauderdale? Could he have maybe gone to Miami? Could he have gone to Maui? Not saying anything against Dubai. And again, a lot of Russian players find themselves in Dubai. I think it was it a year or two ago? We saw the picture of Ivan Fedotov in Dubai. So like, it's not an uncommon place for Russian players to go in the off season. So it's not that, but holy shit, man. Like at some point, now he's young, he's 20. I get it. There has to be a conversation, and I'm sure that there will be a conversation between the Flyers and, Matvei Michkov and his camp, that like, you're a pretty high profile player. You're a rising star, and extortion attempts are going to happen, and you need to make sure everything is on the up and up. You're no longer flying under the radar. You are a widely known player, and your star is only going to continue to expand. You're only become a bigger star in this league and internationally. He's going to have to be a lot more careful. So the good news coming out of it, again, reports are kind of tricky, right? And the veracity of the reporting is kind of, tricky. But it sounds like he was okay. The other people in the car were okay, which is ultimately what matters the most. But the extortion things, the passport being confiscated, not great. Not great at all.